Hard floors, wood, tile, laminate outstanding. Vacuuming plus mopping combo is very effective. Dry dirt, dust, food crumbs. In most cases, one pass cleans them. With sticky spots, kitchen grease, dried juice, the mop plus wash cycle handled them well. I only had to scrub by hand sometimes in grout lines or very stained spots. Compared to simpler mop vac hybrids I've tried, this pulls ahead. Rugs carpets, mixed. On medium pile area rugs, it does okay, especially for larger debris. But fine sand, pet hair deep in fibers, thick plush rugs, it struggles. Sometimes it will go over, but leave behind fine stuff or need multiple passes. Compared to more carpet-specialized robots or upright vacuums, it's less capable. Noise and power use. It's reasonably quiet in non-max modes on hard floor. When suction, mop, wash, dry are active, dock operations are loud. The big dock cycles, washing and drying, especially, are louder and take some time, not something you want running in your living room if guests are around. Battery life is solid. Under moderate settings I got long runs, but in max suction plus mop wash mode the runtime drops noticeably. Maintenance and consumables. The self-maintaining features reduce daily chores. Still, filters need replacing, mop pads wear, brushes need cleaning. The dock gets messy over time. Consumables, dust bags, pads, cost add up. I appreciate reminders in the app about when parts need to be replaced. Expectations versus reality. Marketing promises, e.g. crossing high thresholds, total hands-free cleaning, are mostly met under certain conditions. But totally forget about the robot isn't realistic. You'll still need to pick up cables, clear floor obstacles, and clean parts now and then.